G'day everyone, Diesel here from Get Around Oz Camper Trailer Travelling. Thanks for joining us today. Well, it's a bloody lovely morning here in Perth, and actually just taking a break from packing here at the moment before we hit the road in a few days. And well, this video I reckon you're going to enjoy. We unfortunately were caught up in a couple of storms in this one that caught us by surprise, but you know, that's sort of how it happens sometimes. You see who liked it and who didn't like it. And Anita finds herself in a fairly precarious situation, but I'll leave it for her to talk you through that one. And this was probably the best and most fun we've had in a camping trip in quite some time. I hope you enjoy it. But before we get into it, here's a quick catch up from the last episode. Got a little bit of a story to tell you. I didn't even get the car disconnected and we had multiple injuries.
I got dust.
That's actually worse than I thought it was.
This might be a hospital visit. If you like what we do and want to see more content from us, check out our Patreon page where we currently have a 7-day free trial available.
Okay, good morning. So just around the lake there are two walks. There's a 1 kilometre I believe and a 1.5. And this morning Zach and I, who's not wanting to be on camera at the moment, are going to do the 1 kilometre walk, which I think is more around the river and the trees. But how gorgeous, let me just turn you around. How gorgeous is this morning? So I'm thinking tomorrow I might bring my paddleboard early when there's no one else here and just enjoy the quiet.
Sorry if the audio is not that great. Woke up and Anita's gone on a walk and she's got the mod which helps the audio, so I'll just have to deal with that. Oh geez, we had a rough night. I'm probably joining her after Anita said good morning to you. Yeah, really rough night. Not sure what she's told you, but the storm, there was a storm supposed to be coming in either yesterday or today, but now she came in last night and it was blowing its guts out. Absolutely blew its guts out all night, so I had to got up a few times just to check the ropes and those types of things, and we could see there was some lightning about, but mostly here it was just bloody windy. It was a real rough night, sort of night where it's just blowing the camper trailer, you know, even though the stabilizer legs were down, and it was just blowing it all something fierce, and everything held up fine. So it's just the noise for some reason, you know. I get to a point where, you know, the amount of noise was just sort of getting to me a bit, and there was a couple of loose spots there. Because it was so hot, we had to have some of the windows open, but because we had the windows open, that meant there was more flapping. So I think it got to a point in the night where it cooled down enough we could actually close them up, and a little bit better, and around 1:30 managed to get to sleep, and you know, and sleep through to, you know, around 7 this morning. So I just had the drone up there before to give you a quick look, a few skippies sort of around the place. It's a beautiful morning. There's not a breath of wind anywhere. It's a complete contrast to the way it was last night. It's a bloody nightmare, but that happens, and I think from here on in it's supposed to be pretty calm the next couple of days, and there's not supposed to be much wind until I think maybe tomorrow afternoon. It's supposed to blow up. Anyway, that's enough from me here. I'll get this breakfast sorted out here and I'm gonna cook up Hello some pancakes. We'll drop back to Neats and Zach and we'll see how they're going.
I'm not sure who's...
Someone broke that. What the heck?
Oh, shame.
Needed up full.
Might just walk a little bit further and see what else there is. Otherwise we might, I don't know, go to the falls instead. What do you reckon, Zach? Go to the falls instead?
No, we gotta keep going. We gotta finish what we started.
Okay.
Wait.
Let's go.
Where?
5 meters, diameter is 2.5 meters.
Wow. Creep up a lot.
Okay. So we're only about maybe 10 meters away from where we were working out whether we keep on going or not. And we've got to the really big tree, which you've probably just seen. And then we walked around the tree to find out where to go next. And there's nowhere else. And then we realized that it is actually a walk through a tree that you're walking to. It took us a little bit longer to realise that than I'd like to admit. Back through. Walking through a tree.
Start from here.
Yeah?
Suitable for tree.
Yeah.
Up, through, around the lake, and then we're back there.
Yeah. And that has taken us an hour and 22 minutes, and that was, well, so far we're at 3 kilometres. So now we just got to go back to the resort.
Yep.
Jesus, sun's a bit bright.
Where are the rods?
Where are the rods?
I'll explain them to you in a sec. So, I pack fishing rods. But the problem is, the fishing rods are that tube all the way up there.
Oh.
So lesson is, get the rods out before you set up, and that's not what happened here, but anyway, it's time to get them, isn't it, Zach? It's not the first time I've done this.
Did you tell them about how you drove off with the camper connected to the thing as well?
Maybe.
Yes.
And this is how Dad died.
You won't die.
No, you won't, I'm joking. I used to do this all the time to get the trees, the balls out of the trees, didn't I? The footballs out of the tree.
You did that, so you're going up.
Hey, Zach, this?
That was easy, Dad. You were making it out like it was hard.
Yeah, I thought it was a lot better.
Maybe. I don't even know if you can see that on the camera.
Okay, so, well, where we heading now, Mum?
Archery.
Archery for Zach. We do have to book in at the, was it the area down here or the area back at the lodge?
Down here, the activity centre's just near the lake area.
How much was it?
$15 a person.
So, well, I think it was like every hour or so they have groups. So whether you want to get in by yourself or, you know, do it as a fam, whatever, it's pretty simple. You just drive in here to the resort area essentially. So there's animal feeding just there. Oop. And just here, so it's back up there further is where you drive up to the resort. So you got a few people going here, so unfortunately we're a couple of minutes late trying to get organised here, but we'll get in here and have a look, and Zach's pretty excited about this one. I'm going to hit the hay bale first. One shot each.
So one.
Just on the red things, that's it, mate.
Oh, that's nice, you got red thing. Sideways?
Only shoot a bow when there's an arrow.
Whoop, whoop.
Alright? So,
It's missing.
also,
Yep.
I got the hay barrel.
everybody has
Doesn't
the same
count, it's the
amount
top.
of arrows. You
It's
only
like when it hits the
select
top of the bin, you know, when the bins are
button
wickets.
on one side of the gun.
Oh, that's the ground.
Done. Fingertips as well. If you use your whole finger like this,
You broke one already.
you're gonna pull back, you're gonna see
You
that
just
the arrow
started.
comes off
Maybe
the
because it
right.
missed the hay barrel.
Because you're twisting the string a little bit. If you only
So
use
if
your
anyone's
fingertips,
wondering,
now you see the arrow.
that's
stay
what it
on.
should look like. And Ian's gone off that one.
Okay? So guys, I'm gonna
Whoops.
collect the arrow real quick.
Whoops.
Oh, fingertips, he said fingertips.
See your fingertips. Whoops. Alrighty, it's a bit later in the day here now, and I'll probably need to catch up on a few things. So, when were we last talking? So, we come down here for a bit of a dip and a bit of a cool down before lunch. We did that, and it definitely cooled us down a bit. After that, we went into Pemberton for lunch. We stopped in the Pemberton pub there, and we grabbed some fuel and grabbed some supplies at the IGA there. Now I'm going to try and rig up a couple of rods here. Oh, careful. But what they do is they refill the lake here, which is Lake Beetaluk, once a year with trout, and they use corn. So we just grabbed a bag of that from the little kiosk there, and
Yeah, and it's quite early in the year, so there'll be a bit more trout because when not as much people are fished than later in the year.
now I've definitely never fished with corn before, but I just jumped on the tube before and did a little bit of research, and we'll see if I can't get a rig here set up and we get Zach in the action, and hopefully we can land something, mate.
Yeah.
Ready? It's all right. Well, I'll tell you what, the weather's turned. It's actually spitting here now, and there's some thunder going on around us, so we might be in for a fun night again here. I tell you what, it turned pretty quickly. I was actually just about to do a bit of a walk off and get the drone up and show you some of the sunset and the beautiful views, and then as we're walking over, it's just picked up something fierce. There's some pretty nasty clouds about, so wouldn't be surprised if there's a bit of action to come weather-wise. Fishing-wise, however, Zach had, well, one bite, actually lost all his bait. Had a couple of nibbles, but no success yet, so we're gonna have another crack around here while we wait for Ned to come back and get us. And tell you what, we'll see if it doesn't start pissing down here in the meantime. Good job.
Yes, seaweed. Wait, a dead leaf. Oh my.
Alright, throw that back.
I caught a dead leaf.
And just like that, it's starting to, well, it's spitting at this point. There's lots of thunder around. Yeah, so it's super stormy. It's actually starting to come down here now. So, hey Zach, come and get out of the rain, buddy. We'll try and get some cover here, which there is not a lot of, I'll be honest with you. Hey Zach. Zach, let's go, buddy. Yeah, duckies. So we end up taking some cover here at the little kiosk here. It's only sort of a bit of roofing here, and unfortunately out there
Not raining.
there's no cover at all. We'll sort of stop raining now, but it's probably going to start again. Unfortunately, Nita just picked up someone who was walking back to the park, and you know, it's about a 10-minute walk, but it's about to rain, so she thought, oh, I'll just give you a quick a quick lift back. And as soon as she left, that's when it started raining. But now it stopped, and now we haven't got any bait left. We could be out there fishing, but that's all right. Might be in for an interesting next couple of hours, I reckon, so stand by. Right, yeah, we're back at camp now, and it's really eerie. It's really quiet. I think everyone's just waiting for this storm to hit. I've got to sync the drone up because there's actually, see behind me here, it's all clear. Oh, hang on. Little Skippy there, is there a camera there? There he is. He's coming to say good day. But look up there. Looks like there's a bit of rain going on over there. Maybe I've talked this way here. Yeah, back over here, there's a lot of rain in the distance there, and sort of like an orangey colour here at the moment because the reflection of the sun, and yeah, everyone's sort of sitting out and having a few drinks. The atmosphere is pretty good here at the park at the moment, but yeah, it's a bit odd. The wind's died down here at the moment, so yeah, the weather's doing some funny things, but I reckon we might be in for a bit of a show here. I've got to say, a bit of rain wouldn't be a bad thing. It'd definitely cool things down here. Just hope it just rains for a little bit and then pisses off, and you know, I can enjoy the rest of the night. But I'll chuck the drone up here. We'll give you a bit of a look.
Hey, you.
Alrighty, so day 2 of walking, day 3 of camping, is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
We're staying for 4 days.
Yeah.
And tomorrow we're leaving.
So we are going to try to check out the falls today. So it turns out that yesterday, I think we did the we definitely did the 3.5k walk when we were only meant to do the 1k as a trial. And we were actually really close to the falls. So I thought the big walk was all the way around the lake, but it's just a loop that you do between the tree and the falls. So today we're going to do the shorter one to the falls, and we might do a bit more exploring if we want to do more. Anything else? No?
No,
Nothing to say?
not really.
Alright.
Just hope no snakes are open because there's a big sun now. So snakes will be...
I think we'll be okay from the snakes. Just made it up the hill. Now we're going to slide on our bums down the hill.
What?
Yeah, Mum loves heights, eh? That looks great.
Maximum of 5 people on the bridge at only one.
If you've been, oh, Wobbles, if you've been watching us for a while, you'll know that I'm not a big fan of heights. So this bridge,
Okay,
it wobbles.
Mum, you start when I get to the end.
Okay. Oh, stop, it's wobbling. Oh, stop. What? Oh my god, it's wobbling. I should have given you my water bottle to take. Alright, we're good. Oh my god, don't look down. Oh, okay, steady and it doesn't wobble. Alright, I got this. I got this.
Yes.
I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming.
Yes. Yes, you did it.
Oh. I hate heights. Yeah, nice temperature too. I would have thought it would have been colder, but it's lovely.
Yeah.
Very tempted to hop in and go for a swim.
Well,
But
there'll probably be rocks on though.
yeah, there might be sharp rocks or... 5 minutes, so if we head back the way we came, it'll probably be another half an hour, 40 minutes.
Okay.
Or if we go all the way around the lake.
We're only going back if you go on that wobbly bridge.
All the way around the lake sounds good.
Good morning. Well, I'll say good morning from me, as I'm sure Anita's already out filming this morning. She's been gone, I don't know, maybe an hour or so, so she might even be back soon. But yeah, look, just clocking on, so to speak, and cooking up some brekkie now. It's bloody warm here. I have a feeling I probably said it already, but it's very warm, that's for sure. Just no breeze at all. That's probably the you know, the thing that's sort of making it really sort of hit home. Well, geez, last night after those storms cleared, it was magic all night. That wind sort of died off. I think it came up at one point, but then it died off, and it was just a glorious night. It was one of those beautiful summer nights. You know, you don't get too often in WA. I remember, you know, in South Australia, it's kind of a common thing. You know, the weather dies off overnight and calms down, but here it was absolutely glorious. It was beautiful. Cool down to, I don't know, maybe late 20s, something like that. It was really nice. I'm not sure what the filming of yesterday come out like it was probably like it was a pretty busy day for us, but they weren't really places that we could film stuff, you know what I mean? We'll come and going and at different spots, and some things we tried to do that we just couldn't. But I'll tell you what we did do is we had a good day as a family. Probably the family trip we've been trying to have for a while, to be honest with you. The last couple we've done, you know, they've been good for different reasons for sure, but I think in regards to us just spending time as a family, doing things as a family and just doing family activities, this place is very well set up for that. And you know what, something else I'll add as well. I kind of speak about mental health here and there, but you know, don't want to be a spokesperson and that sort of stuff. But I tell you what, getting out is good for the soul. I don't want to speak for Anita, but I feel like as a family, it's just been great for us to get out. And I guess when we're here doing this, like where we are now, it's a million miles away from home, and we're not thinking about home stuff.
It's not a million miles away.
It feels like a million miles away, doesn't it? No,
yeah.
What I mean is it's a million miles away from what it's normally like for us.
So Zach's trying to negotiate whether we go around the lake or not. He wants to get back in time for the free mini golf. But
only if you go on the wobbly bridge
somehow
at the same time.
he's trying to throw the negotiation that he gets back for mini golf and I have to walk on the wobbly bridge with him at the same time, rather than walking around the lake. I'm like, let's just go around the lake.
Let's go on the wobbly bridge and come back here, and then we'll go around the lake. I just want to see you go on that wobbly bridge again. Please?
With you?
Yeah.
You'll wobble it though.
I won't.
You will wobble it.
I promise I won't.
Who thinks he'll wobble it?
Not me. I'm serious, I promise.
Pinky?
Shake, shake.
No, you can't shake on a pinky.
Okay.
Shake.
Shake.
Hey!
Rightio, so we've just come down here, down the lake. But before we join in some activities and have a bit of a dip to cool down, we're just going to check out the restaurant here for lunch and get the kids fed and maybe coldie. What do you reckon?
Yeah, a bit of a... Zach asked if we could go this morning after doing the walk, and I was like, well, he's walked 7 Ks in 2 days, so thought we'd take him for lunch. Yeah,
time to treat the kids. The lunch at the pub yesterday wasn't that great, so I might check this out. You know what it's like, you gotta sort of support the locals, so to speak, and we obviously supported in town yesterday. We'll support them here, and we'll check this out before we go and get in amongst it in the lake. Rightio, can confirm the food with there was very good. The kids menu is really good as well. There was some beer on tap, which is nice, and a nice wine selection. Anyway, we're going to have a bit of a dip here now. Sorry, I won't bother taking the camera down, and I might get the drone up here in a bit. It's still fairly warm, but definitely time for us to cool down and have some fun here, and we'll check back with you probably this afternoon, I reckon. Rightio, so we're all back here and just organising some dinner at the moment. Well, Anita's cooking dinner at the moment. I haven't done anything yet. Literally just as when I had the drone up there before, turned out of myself and Anita both missed out on some action. Zach actually caught himself a trout. So legal size for rainbow trout in WA is 30 centimetres or 300 millimetres, and that one there measured in at 32 centimetres, so he was size. There was another little family there having a bit of a crack, and they actually got it. We didn't keep it here because we didn't actually have anything here to cook it up with anyway. So Zach's pretty chuffed. It was the only kid out of there's another couple of families I've seen on the shoreline there catching fish, so it is proof that you can catch them. So all I did was, I'll chuck a shot up on the screen here, the type of rig I used. Not sure whether it had anything to do with time of day or not, but just a few pieces of corn on the hook literally is what done the trick. Feedback was they fill the lake up with trout once a year and actually breed them on corn in the first place. So corn kernel is what they call them, and it did the trick. So what I'm going to do is, I just had the drum up there before. I'll give you a quick shot of the sunset, and that'll about do us here for night. There's a few roos getting around here at the moment, which is great for kids and photographers alike. It gets everyone pretty excited. But yeah, that'll about do us here for the night, and we'll catch up with them in the morning.